Good morning, my friends, or good afternoon, depending when you are in the world. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I have a couple of friends and customers reach out this week telling me, hey, my Facebook account, some way, somehow, I think that got hacked. And I'm like, okay, so let's have the basic conversation about do you have your security up to speed? And if you, whatever you're connecting, let me know where you're connecting from. So I went with them and checked their securities, and they were actually having their settings correct. They had a good password, they had 2FA enabled, and I'm like, okay, so what is the problem? So we found a couple of things that may have been the problem. So the first thing, let me share here screen so we can go through the basics, uh, because definitely it make a big difference. So when you are, I don't show. Let me just take the overlay out so you can see my face. There you go. So when you're on your Facebook profile, go to your picture and go to settings and privacy, and then go to settings. Even though this is basic, a lot of people have not done so. Go here on the side where it says your password and security, and you want to check that all the information for your accounts, your personal details, and your password and security are up to date. Specifically, you want to come here and check that your two-factor authentication is enabled. In here on your personal details, I'm not going to show you because it's going to show my details. You want to have a valid email address that you're using and checking a consistent basis. One of the cases we were able to catch it because as soon as someone got in, they got the notification that a new email address was added into their account. So we were able to revert it back. So what was the problem and how did someone else get into their account? So as entrepreneurs, as business, they use different tools and they also use people to do their social media. So what happened is that they were good, but their social media people or the tools that they were using, those tools got hacked. And in that way, they were getting in and they got access to their account. So in one case, she had to cancel her whole ad account and they were charging thousands of dollars. So what we did, we went to the business manager, removed everything. But my friends, if I can say something, make sure that if you're working with someone else, you validate that they are using also the highest level of security. Good password, two-factor authentication for their account, and that the systems that you're using are actually secure enough. My friends, this was a quick video because I have seen it this week, so I don't know what is happening, but I have seen it a lot. So if you got hacked, there's ways to get it back. So what can you do then? Let me show you a process that Facebook has. If you go into facebook.com/hacked, there is a way that you can then click and you can say, hey, I did a post or someone else got access to my account, and they will find the information and you can revert it back. You can actually click, it will revert back that information because they're seeing, but they're gonna validate it with the information that you have on your account. So if your account, you don't have a valid email address or a valid phone number and you're 2FA, then you're not gonna be able to do it. So my friends, the homework for you is make sure that you go and you set up your 2FA for your Facebook account and for every account. We have been talking about that for the longest time, but go and set up your 2FA for your Facebook account, for your Instagram, for all your accounts, and specifically on Facebook. Check that you're using a valid email address. My friends, we'll see you on our next video.